Well, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. If you can see my mouse moving across these candles, you know Grandpa's alive. And welcome back. I'm planning on, if possible, doing a live stream about the substance, hopefully daily, just a little after the close each day. And we'll leave it at that. Sorry I was gone for a few days. I had some things come up unexpected. Tesla had a high today of 218.86, a low of 210.42, and it closed at 211.99. Let's see. Back on August 18th, the market makers were down buying at 205 for 4 hours and 209.80 for about the same amount of time. On August 18th, a little over 2 months ago, they still haven't quite hit that 209.80 or the 205, but I'm pretty confident they're going to shortly. But they took out that 225. We waited right at 2 months from the time that they put in that 224.70 area to 225 area. And the market makers made their place of substance there for 4 days about 2 months ago. And the time is really important when it comes to substance. Grandpa feels that, we as retail traders, we want to think short-term, daily or weekly probably at best, unless you're doing a long-term option. But I believe that the market makers are really playing a long game. And I'm talking 2 to 3 months and even more than 3 months for them to accomplish what they're going to accomplish. Now, it's pretty amazing to Grandpa that over 2 months ago that they knew that they were going to take out 225 and went down there in advance and bought all those positions and waited for them, and they're activated now, and the market makers have tons of long positions currently, but they're going to make money on them, huge money. Some of them, if they go down to 200, which I think they're going to, before they're done going up, they'll go back and forth, but I think they're going to take out 200. Currently, there is nothing that they have done under 198 in the last few months that I can find or remember. So I'm thinking that 298 area, unless they start buying below 298, might actually be our bottom. It might actually be the bottom. 298. 200, I'm buying some more at 200. Grandma's buying some more at 200. That's the plan. But probably more importantly now is the upside. We've wiped out all the major substance to the bottom. We had 260, 240 area, 230, 225, and we wiped it out. They did all of it. For a long time, I was confident they were going to take 225 out before they took out 280, and they had me fooled a couple times. I thought, man, they're going to switch it and run back up and before they take out 225, but no, they did it. But it paints a picture for Grandpa. I've only got about 9 months in of watching the blinking and learning what they're doing. I got about 9 months of watching this all day long and knowing what they're doing and where they're doing it and keeping track of them. And there again, the time is so important. How long did it take them to do that, get to this point or to that point? Once they make the substance, Once they start making that substance, how long does it take them to get there? And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in regard to 280. 280 is the oldest, absolute oldest place of substance that we currently have. And it's where they have sold, where the market makers shorted tens and tens of billions. They did it over a 5-day period, starting at 9/11/23. They did it and they did it with some big numbers periodically. 9/11/23, 280. 9/12/23, 280. And I'm talking most of the day or all day. 9/13/23, 280. 9/14/23, 280. These dates are important overall. 9/20/23. That's the last time that they built, and they pounded it every single one of these 5 days, much more than they ever did at 225 area. They have shorts up there waiting to be activated. They've committed to them. They own them at 280. But they have to go there and go through 280 to activate them. Are they going to go there? Absolutely, they're going to go there. Now I want to talk a little bit about 279 to 269. More previously, the oldest stuff we have is 280. Prior to that, they went up into the, right up in one, I think it was like within 20 cents of 280 after hours. In the regular market, they came within about $1, right around 278.80 or something like that. But then they jumped it up after hours and took out all the way up within 20 cents. But since that period of time, they have filled in 279, 278, 277, 275, and 269. So from 269 to 279, there is substance. Okay, and you could hope for a possible dip when it hits that area. As of late, when they were up there last time, they went within 6 cents of the substance at 269, and they turned it downhill to where we're at right now. They came within 6 cents. On the next day, they came within 40 cents of 269, and that was the last hurrah to get out. And they took the bus down. But my point is this. We are going to see 280 in your near future. Is it going to be within it took them 2 months to get to 225. It usually goes up slower than it comes down, but not necessarily. Are we going to see 280 within a 2-month time frame? So you take 9/11, that's when they started building. 9/11, we're a month and 9 days into them being gone from 280. So 3 weeks from now, I just don't think they're going to run it up there in 3 weeks. But are they going to run it up there? They're already over a month. Is it going to take them over a total of 3 months to return? It's possible these guys can do what they want. But I think they're going to get there sometime before 3 months. That means we have less than 2 months to wait to see our 280. They also shorted up at 283, and from what I'm seeing, I used to think that they'd only go get a place of substance for sure, because I just don't have enough data built up to know, but I am gaining more. And they bought down at 200 here recently, in the recent past, okay, for a half a day. And a little bit at 198 one day, pre-market I think it was even. But the thing is, as long as we don't see anything below 200 in the blinking, I think the 198, 200 area is going to be possibly, well, it'll be their last hurrah. If they start buying down in the 180s, 170s, all bets are off. Them we're going down. But I haven't seen it yet. Currently, it looks like 200 is going to be real close to that bottom, 198, 200. But the long game is what we're playing. Grandpa's playing the long game, okay? And all my shares are long. I'm loaded up to the gills and going to get more. And I'm looking at 280. I might sell a few at 277 just because I like the number. But 280 is my number, okay? And I plan on front running it by just 10 cents. Just because I expect a fairly major bounce off of 280 to the downside, so I can pick up some more shares while it goes to the 300s. By the time we get up to 280, we'll probably have places of substance above 280, and 280 will become the low place of substance that we want to get out at. So that's what I'm going to do at the end of each day. I'm going to go through our substance and talk about it a little bit, and hopefully you'll understand it. These are my beautiful candles. We got a sell signal, by the way, in the hourly chart. The 4-hour chart is a sell signal. In the Japanese candles, I'm not trying to do charts here. I'm just having fun. And we have a sell signal in see there, I got to buy at 200. Oh, let's see. Weekly, where'd it go? Weekly currently is, that looks like a sell signal in the Grandpa. Okay, so what do we say now? We say, God bless you. All good things are from the Lord. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.